I guess I'm just going to run down and grab the boxes then, since you're going to go greedy on it. Anyway, guys, it's Limitless and Nightfallin here. might call him TMF or whatever, so... Sweet. Anyway, we're just looking to do a little code red farming here, so pray for us that we get a little luck and maybe get some rainbows or purples or something. You know, it's kind of funny, just last night, my little bro got his first rainbow. Which I guess is even funnier because a brother of mine that's played this a whole lot longer than him has never had a rainbow. But it was nice too, because my little bro was really determined. Yeah, it's only really been like a few days and he's already got a rainbow, so. It's cool too, it was a triple shot handgun. It wasn't like a P10 or something. Be sick if we actually got something here. There we go. Just wanted to like buffer it a little bit for you so it wouldn't be so difficult. Nothing wonderful yet, but we'll keep trying. I got some gold. It was best from that boss there. I always forget his name. Big deal. Yeah, cleared 70-something K from your greedy on him. All right, let's grab our stuff here. That would be nice. I mean, if you want, you can always take top there, and I'll just run down and grab the chest and kind of stay out of your way. Your call, man. I'm going to soften up for you just a little bit. Wow, I got a red capacity. Woohoo! Yay! Thanks, man. And what it is, I used to carry Greedy Killer, but anymore I don't bother with it. When, like, I really should. I should have one, maybe two guns set aside for Greedy, but I just haven't, because it's like, yeah, you know, there's things I need to do with it and all, but if I just work for it, I can get it without it, so. All right. That works for me, because honestly, it's pretty boring without somebody else with a mic. Hello. Maybe.
Hey. Sorry, I don't want to get on the mic because I just got back home from work and I don't want to think it's stupid.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that.
So yeah, let's see here. So yeah, just rocket the guy for me. Unsealed rocket.
Yeah.
Like without the cross power.
Yeah, I know.
He'll bring him down to like 7/3. I can kill the rest with my electric gun.
All right.
I think we can do it in 40 seconds, I guess, if I can kill it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about making a second gun so I won't have to reload, but I don't have an electric pad yet.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Let's try. I never tried Greedy Killer co-op yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I used to do it for my bros and everything, you know, but
Yeah.
now, like I said, you know, I've stripped off Greedy Killer. I don't have a single weapon that has it, so.
Oh, I got front clear of breakfast, so I just kept one as Greedy Killer.
Yeah, see, I have a lot of rifles too. Like, I probably got, you know, like 10 other rifles I could use, but the trouble is that they're all the wooden ones, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! And if we clear a rainbow in the process, I won't cry.
I got a high roller here, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm always kind of sad to see a high roller.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of fun, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's kind of fun. It's just not something you use when you're serious.
Oh, yeah.
Like one guy... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on my other video, I actually tested it with full burst. It was okay, but...
Ah. Yeah, full burst is the only way I would consider it.
Yeah. It's too slow.
Yeah, it is. Like, there was one guy, he wanted me to try the Weekend Survivor with him, you know, so I was like, alright, you know, I'll try it out, you know, because he had the right guns. He even had the skills on, but...
Oh, did he use the armor?
No. He used like a couple magnums, a rifle, and then he had a pistol for his fourth gun, and that's what he was using all the time. It wasn't full bursted. I mean, it was terrible. Yeah, a couple of his magnums, but only two of his guns were.
In my other weekend, but I did it with 3 because I had 3 at the moment.
That's cool. Yeah, I felt pretty bad for the guy, you know, because we actually made it to the 30th round, you know. It's just we couldn't finish it, you know. Yeah, it was kind of messed up, you know, because my guns, you know, they're not perfect, you know. It's a 5 slot, yeah. Yeah. That took so long to get. That one, it definitely took more than 300 hours to get that.
Yeah, no. I only recently played on this PS4 like 2 months ago. And I already got like 5 more months in it versus my PS3 version where I played 600 hours. And I didn't get any rifles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm only like past like 460 hours right now, so.
Yeah. Here I'm at 200, but I jumped onto like what I needed from the get-go, so.
Yeah, and like the thing is too, you know, some days I have really good luck. Like there was one day, oh, it was crazy. I found 8 rainbows in the same day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, granted, you know, like 3 of them were like MPAB 50Gs, but they were still rainbows, you know. And they were 6 slotted and all that, you know, but I got an AMR, it's a 4 slot, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, this was not 4 slot, because even rainbows don't have a chance of being 4 slot.
Yeah. Actually, it was a rainbow. Yeah, it was a rainbow 4 slot. Nope. No, like I have a 98 sledgehammer, you know. Yeah, well, what I do, I keep the tag version until I get the level 100 version. That way, you know, I at least have something to reference, you know, when I'm thinking of, you know, what is it that I wanted that gun, you know? But yeah, I mean, to be honest, AMR, I did take it with me into the event, but it's not something that I want to use seriously, you know?
You can definitely make it work. Power level make up for it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, the thing is though is that you can't use anti-recoil on it, so you have to be really careful if you're gonna full burst it, you know?
Oh well, you only need to like go like 3 shots and the recoil should be fine. Like my 329 right now, I don't have enough with the range recoil and it works.
Yep, that's why, so I wouldn't have to worry about dodging and losing time. I just put burst +2 on it.
Oh yeah, that's the other issue, but I've only been playing with her, so I have to work with it, so I have no choice.
All good. You wanna know something kind of scary? Alright. One of my bros, like,
yeah.
Here's the thing, Wesker, what is he, like $2?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and he won't buy them to get evade cancel. So already, you know,
You still be good without the evade cancel, but it's just a little harder.
I would say it's a lot harder, but
Well, there's a lot of high level players that do anti-recoil. There's one that doesn't do anti-evade.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the speed style version using evade cancel, you know. But my little bro, the one who just got his first rainbow, yeah, he went ahead and bought Wesker. Yeah, he's evade canceling semi-pro now. I seriously need to get access to his system someday that'll help him out, because he is not connected to ResidentEvil.net.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that's why I like him, for the weapons. And Yeah, they've been giving terrible crap. Like, when I farmed yesterday with my little bro, he got his rainbow, and I got a purple mag, and that was the only good drop I got. It ended up being like a level 100 Python with, you know, like 6 slots, but...
I think that was only 6 slots, even if it's red. That's why it's so easy to build.
That's not true.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few that were...
No.
Gotten what?
Like level 100? Level 100, not 6 slots?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I guess all the ones I get that are 100 are 6 slots.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look here and see if I have any left that are like that, but... Let's see... The 2005M is a 5 slot. Actually got 3 of those.
Oh no, I was saying the Python is always 6 slots.
Yeah, no, usually the thing I was gonna try and look for, you know... Oh, even this Magnum Anaconda only has 5 slots.
Oh yeah, those... everyone except the Python is not 6 slots, but...
Yeah, and...
The Python's guaranteed 6 slots.
That's not true. Like, I've never seen a 4-slot one, but I've seen 5 slots. It's just those ones yeah, it's just those ones I usually sell or break down depending upon whether it has something on it.
Yeah, I know the non-100s can be not 6 slots. I've never seen a 100.
Yeah, like, we're talking, you know, 2.5 stars, and it only had 5 slots.
Oh yeah, those are non-100 though.
No, it was 100.
Really, a 100 Python? Oh.
Yeah, most of the purples that I get like that, most of them are 100 when it comes to magnums, you know, especially the pythons.
Yeah.
And it's for when I get them fairly often. They're 6 slot, but once in a great while they're not. And because I still have like a ton of them, I usually just get rid of those right away. I don't know about blue, but yeah, like I said, you know, I don't know about those. You know, I don't even tend to take them if they're gonna be blue.
The only thing I don't like about Python is you gotta make it at least 1.1 pirate, I think. Otherwise it's slow.
It's all right for me, you know. I'll live with it. That's part of why I like my ticket puncher too, you know.
Yeah, I started the PS4 after the ticket puncher, so I can get it.
Well, see, I found one and I earned one, so.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted 2 ticket punchers, so it makes things so much easier.
Actually, what I would like is the basilisk, you know.
Oh, I have 2 of those actually, but they're both 4 slot.
Ow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, see, like, I've found, like, 5 and 6 slot ones, but they're not 100, so... You know, we can just combine ours.
Yeah, rich. Or, like, it should be, like, they can pay a certain amount of gold to, like, get a slot or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but it'd have to be something pretty expensive, you know.
Yeah.
That way, it would deter lesser players.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. I'm just saying, you know...
Like $1 billion?
You know... Maybe. Maybe.
He was pretty cool to take, like, a week to get, so...
Yeah, I could see earning that. Tell you what, though, you know, sometimes when we get in those events, like the one here, you know, where they were 50 levels over, you know, or when it's the level 100s and you got to go against them at level 1. Sometimes with those, I miss the Pack-a-Punch from Black Ops. All good, man. All good.
last weekend was had that level 50, right?
I don't know about the last one. I didn't do the last one, so I was trying to remember back, but... Well, the last one didn't have anything I wanted. What was it, a Chicago typewriter?
No, I think it was the rifle. The name one?
No, I wouldn't have missed a rifle, so...
I think it was the one before that. I'm
My...
gonna look at that video, sure.
Yeah, it probably was. So I'm pretty sure the last one was the Chicago typewriter one, and I'm like... I got 2 6-slot rainbows, so I don't want it.
Oh, that stupid short range one?
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know, but... Yeah, so I'm like, I really don't care about Chicago typewriters at this point.
Yeah, it's like the most common rainbow for me too. So.
Yeah, my most common rainbow ever was the MPAB50G, but...
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, I got a lot of handguns too. I guess the PS3, I think the name.
what, Liberator, Bushido, Coffin Nail. Oh, Trident's the triple shot, yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
I see. That works out. I wouldn't mind some good luck like that. Yeah, I don't tend to either. I like them and I'm good with them. It's just I don't like their lack of power. The only thing that sucks is that, like, late in the weekend survivors, when you have to reload, you know, it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna reload like 1 Magnum.
Yeah, but you do what you have to. And because of my 2005 right here, it's has crop parts on it. I like the power near the end, so I have to like pop like 5 crystals.
Yeah, I popped a bunch of crystals too, so.
Yeah.
Part of it was...
My other run, but I missed the rocket on it, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that and you're like, well, I just missed.
Although I'm ready for it, I'm gonna...
Hey, that's fine with me. Because, you know what, you still made it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
What I thought was funny is that we both had, like... around 5 minutes when we got to that last level.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, you know... What about that?
The level before, with the splitting guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing I hate most is just getting stuck on those levels when it's like, oh, you know, there's a terrible spawn spot here. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's like, thanks, you're gonna get me failed here. Ooh, a blue Magnum Model 329. Yeah. I got some of those too. I'm hoping that blue Magnum is not the best thing I get. You know, more commonly than anything else, thinking about, you know, weapon types and all that, the double barrel shotguns, those are the most common ones I get for red.
Oh, yeah, those aren't that bad though.
No, they're not, but the trouble is, a lot of those that I get are 4-slot, even though they're 100.
Oh, yeah. I counted mine for too. But I got a speed shot that was 5 plus, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some decent ones too. I'll have to go look and see because I've shredded like 8 shotguns. Let's see.
I don't really care about my
Yeah, I don't really care about them either, but it's nice to have. I've got a decimator level 100, but it's only 4 slots.
Oh, did you do that weekend where the game was the 6 slot one?
No, I think at the time I was on break, so. I'll get out of your way there. Oh, that shotgun that I got earlier was a decimator, but it's only 97. Bye-bye. Take a puncher, level 94. Bye-bye. And thanks, by the way. It's nice building up some of that gold, you know.
Oh, yeah, I have, oh, no,
Yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, you know, like, I had like 30 mil at one point, you know, and then I found a couple of the guns I wanted, and I just spent it right away, you know, on that and, you know, mixing up parts and all that. Nope. It was no match for it.
I just used the crap gun to test, so I don't have to waste it, but yeah.
Oh no, see, I don't usually go testing, you know, it's just that usually, you know, I'll find a weapon that I want to use at the time, and then I'll find one better, and I basically gotta scrap it, you know. That's what happened one day, like, one of the Magnum Pythons, you know. I got one of those ready, you know, it was, what was it, like, level 100, it was a purple, and it was 6 slot, and had a... No, but... But yeah, like, that was one of the times that I found one of my ticket punchers, you know, so I was like, oh, well, thanks, shred.
Was the one you found 6 slot?
No, it was a 5 slot. Yeah, it's still pretty good, you know. So, I mean, I could live with that. And somebody's watching us. Oh, they just left. Yeah, there was one dude, like, it was kind of funny, you know. He was, like, trying to watch the video, so he kept bouncing in and out, in and out, in and out. Yeah. Let's sell that handgun MPM.
Yeah, I don't like the handguns. They follow me everywhere.
Yeah, although there is another weapon that I'm looking for specifically, because I found one, it's just not level 100, so that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. The Grim Reaper.
Oh, yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah. Am I trying to do what with it? Yeah. That's what I would use it for, so. Either that or I'd use it for when I'm messing around with my little bro. Can't blame me there, you know. Grim Reaper with like charge shot C and all that. Oh, with the charge shot?
Charge shot C, yeah.
Yeah, I've had A, B, and C done for the longest time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't bother with those.
Well, I do just because, you know, like, once in a while I'll screw around with a pistol or something, and they don't use charge shot C and all that, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just looking when I found a blue C instead of full X.
Yep, that's always pretty nice. You know what you're looking for. Yeah, I don't either, you know, it's just once in a while, it's kind of fun to go watch those guys romp around, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, let's see, I've got the Grim Reaper, and I've got 2 level 100 Pale Riders, so...
I only got 1 level 1. I've actually never got it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I think the top 3 rare things are Muramasa, Pale Rider, and AMR.
Who do you like better, Muramasa or Unscripted?
Oh, well, definitely Unscripted, because it comes with 0.66 fire rate, which is what you want on Muramasa.
Yeah.
Like, you get one that is 0.6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, what I thought was cool, you know, I managed to do this Weekend Survivor, and my my heavy mag here, this Python, it doesn't have any speed boost or anything like that.
What's it on right now? What's the fire rate?
I will have to tell you when I get in.
If you put BSA on it, I'm guessing it's at 8-9.
Oh, I don't have BSAA on it.
Oh, okay. Did you put fire rate on?
Nope.
0.8 then.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's kind of funny, you know. It's a heavier but slow mag, you know, and I managed to do the event with it.
Yeah, I think you'll see your time improve if you put fire rate on it. I think you
Oh, yeah.
level 18.
Yeah, it's just I didn't want to.
I'll probably do mine eventually. I just don't have mine at 18 yet.
Firing rate is something I have a ton of.
Yeah, I had a ton too, but they're really expensive to upgrade.
Yeah. Anything level 20 is really expensive getting up there.
Yeah. But I finally combined them all because I had so much of the 99s, like with over to the next 99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I combined all of them and it took all the gold I had.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you feel like firing rates. I've got something like, what is it, like 3 or 4 99 stacks of like just one level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like at one point I actually had everything else used up, but
Oh, yeah.
but that was a little while back. Yep. Woo. Sweet.
Yeah, I kind of wish I was around for that decimator, but oh well.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to use it for all things.
All good. All good.
I'm going to show people the pushback on this, but I never personally yet, so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't mess with. Not just in this game, like in GTA, you know?
Oh, yeah.
For the first time earlier today, I had seen the event where it's like, oh, you know, you gotta do, I forget what they call it, but, it's when you do a front wheelie, you know? I forget what they call that, but I had never done one. And I still won the event. It was kind of funny.
That's good.
Yeah, someone more experienced would have been able to do a lot better, but it was only like a 200-foot one, you know, but...
Oh. Well, you do what you can. I mean, everyone has all the time to do all the practicing and stuff.
Yep, so I was like, hey, you know what? I won the event. That's good enough for me, you know? I'll take the money. Woo! By the way, do you play Warframe? Ah, okay. Ah. Well, I know the feeling, man. You used to work 12-hour days all the time. Yeah, so I know how you feel, definitely. For a while, it was like, work my 12-hour days, and then get home and have my day off, and it's like, okay, it's time for a 15-hour game.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you know, if, excuse me. If PS3 were capable like PS4 here, you know, able to stream and everything, then I'd have been doing a whole bunch of things on that too.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like things you still do that. It's a whole lot more interactive now.
Yep. But, you know, I actually have some of the games, you know, they got remastered and everything for PS3. I have it on PS4 now, you know, so.
Oh yeah, they remaster a lot.
Yeah, so I could go back and do like The Last of Us and, you know, DMCs and all that. I might have to, but just for the sake of, you know, having some of that content up there for people who haven't played it, you know, and might want to or something like that, you know.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So right now, I'm not playing a whole ton, you know. I should put something up for Doom, you know, but... yeah, I'm doing a little bit of Doom. I don't do Black Ops hard like I used to. But I still put up videos once in a while, and... let's see, I don't put up any videos for it, but I play Soul Sacrifice Delta on PS Vita, you know. Yeah, that is actually a really nice game. And I just got a red, looks like NSR type. So if that's level 100 and has more than 4 slots, it'll trump that Magnum I got earlier. So, you were saying?
Oh yeah, I just can't believe my luck when I switched to PS4 because I never got anything.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I never played it on PS3.
Yeah, I kind of when it came out, so it was easy to purchase it.
Sounds good, man. So what was the best weapon? The one that you had?
It was, so, rifle I'm using right now, but 5 slots.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I only got one of those, so that was the only rifle I had.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and all I had were Python, those, magnets, and then the rest were handguns.
Let's see. Assault rifle, NSI 47, long range plus, level 100. Let's check slots. 4 slots. Woo! See, they really need to let us have, like, a crappy trading system, you know, or just drop things and let somebody else have them, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because my little bro getting to 100, it'd have been a lot easier for him if I could have dropped him upgraded level 100 weapons.
Yeah. But, I mean, getting the level 100 handgun is not that hard.
No, but it took a while, like... He didn't get his first rainbow until after he was 100, so... Okay, but I've had rainbows that weren't 100, you know. Yeah. I'm not saying for, you know, the level, I'm just saying for the rarity itself, you know.
Godfather, which is typewriter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Rainbow, but it was 97.
And you know,
Something like that.
come to think of it, Godfathers, I've seen some strange stuff, you know. Like, I've seen 2 different types labeled Godfather.
Oh, the gun?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that I saw originally was the Chicago typewriter, and then I've seen one that must have been messed up because it was an MPAB50G type that was labeled Godfather.
I don't bother to know the names of those, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's something else weird I've seen too, like the Overlord, you know? I saw one as a shotgun and I forget what the other one was, but it was mislabeled, one of them, you know?
Oh, weird. Never seen that before.
Yeah. I don't know if they were like oddly glitched weapons or something, but
Yeah, that should be the Overlord should only be SPD, I think.
okay. I'd forgotten what it was supposed to be, you know.
Yeah, it's that rifle you can't quick reverse on.
Yeah.
The one that shoots straight.
Yeah, what was funny is that I'd actually seen Overlord as a shotgun before I ever saw it as the rifle version. Yeah. That's why at first I didn't know it was weird, you know? Oh, speaking of rifle SVD, I just got a red one. Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, I took a long break when they still did like ranking prizes, so you have to rank like top 10 to get the gun.
Mhm.
I think I took like a 6-month break because of that. It was just no fun for the non-ranking players.
Yeah.
And like the prizes you get for that are just cards. And come on, good grind for those.
Rifle SVD, speed load, level 100. And 5 slot. Woo! I'm so excited, not.
I have this use later.
But hey, you know what? If you want to get into some Warframe later on, you know, I'm actually quite badass at that, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, you know, a few other players, you know, I'm one of the top mastery ranks, so.
Alright.
Woohoo! And I'm not gonna lie, at times, it's easier than this. Maybe not when you're first, you know, growing up, shall we say, because it is a lot less user-friendly than it used to be. Yeah, like now, in order to be alright at it, starting out, you pretty much gotta be a veteran player. But yeah, if you want to try it, you know, I'll definitely help you out, so it'll be a lot easier, you know. Alright.
Usually when I get into games, I like to go full-time on them.
10 years, next game. Be kind of scary. Be like, how many games have you played in your life? 3. So what'd you get, a firebolt?
I think, no, I didn't know it was around 100, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've done just a bunch of level 90 firebolts.
Yeah, I've had a bunch in the 90s, but I think I've only gotten like 1 or 2 that were ever 100, so... I might...
I want to get free, but I just sold that.
Let's see, I might still have one. Let's see, there's a 99 firebolt there, and... Nope, I must have used it, but at least the regular MPAFs, though, I still have a bunch of. Like, I got 5 level 100s, and only one of them is 5 slots, the other are 6.
Yeah, you should break them all, but bring one of those.
Yeah, eventually I'll break a bunch down, but at the moment, I'm like, you know what? I still have, like 100 slots. I'll just go ahead and wait.
Yeah.
Need to see about getting my little bro into some Soul Sacrifice Delta. That's actually like a surprisingly dark fantasy game.
Oh, okay.
And
What are you doing there?
basically the idea is that the world, it's kind of strange in the way that, if you're basically too impure of a person, then you can basically like devolve into a dangerous monster. Yeah, so like somebody that's too greedy in life, at some point then, they might end up becoming like an avaricious slime or something, Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but basically what happens then is there's a whole world of normal people, and then there's like a select few factions of sorcerers and sorceresses, Yeah, and it's kind of weird too, like spells are not unlimited, and you don't have magic power, you have a certain amount of cast for each spell, so...
Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can even combine spells and make other things, but we're saying, combine them on the field,
Oh.
Yeah, like...
Do you like fight against other people?
Not against them, but you can fight with them.
No.
There's even
Like it's like the computer?
well, basically, you don't really fight other players, but you fight all kinds of monsters and everything, And like...
Oh, like the boss they set up for you?
Yeah. Yeah, most of it is hunting bosses.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like a more fun version of Monster Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
One thing that I thought was cool too is that they don't have traditional armor, but you can upgrade and get good armor spells.
Oh.
Yeah, like everything you use is going to be a spell, Like even your weapons are spell generated, so.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Say that again? You don't regenerate, it's that you can refill it, Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, mission by mission, it recovers, Unless you're in, like, Alice's Maze, which is endless. And then, to get, like, the max level trophy there, you've gotta... you gotta beat 30 waves in Alice's Maze. And once you hit, like, 15, all monsters are gonna be max leveled.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting, too, because every third wave, there's a double boss fight. Up to 4 players, and it's kind of funny too. I play a position that we call keeper, and basically you can be whatever kind of keeper you want as long as you can survive. The keeper's job is to survive, because as long as one person's alive, the squad won't lose.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and there's been times like one fight that people dread is getting like 15 and above and facing the double god fight. So yeah, they're called Druid God and Romalis God. And they've got really, really unfair abilities. Like, they can slow you down to a crawl. Like, we're talking like, you know, the idea of snail crawling is a little bit faster, you know? Yeah, and they can wail on you while you're trying to get away like that. The other thing is the ability that more commonly kills people, and I've seen slaughter entire teams, is when the two gods together start having a little tantrum, and they start doing their Godwing ability, which basically is a radial sweep. Yeah, you can't jump it, you know. If you do it exactly perfectly, you can jump through it without getting damaged, but almost nobody I've ever seen has been able to survive doing that. Yeah, and I mean, the two of them together, here's the thing, like, the spell itself that you can get, at max cast, you can do, like, 4 of them. When they have their tantrum, they do, like, 10 of them. And doing them together, I mean, if you get caught in that and you're not ready for it, you can't even get up. And that's one thing I think is funny too, is that I play Keeper and I'm really, really hard to kill. So, like, when they do that, you know, I use a different kind of armor than almost everybody else. I use the rock armor. It makes you slow, but it's the heaviest armor, and so they actually can't push me around. So I can run or walk through their god wings. That's one thing I think is funny as hell. Everybody's getting flung around the map, and the thing is, too, is that you have to be careful, because some maps, there's almost no space on the entire map that they can't hit with the god wings, so... Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good damage sponges, too, so... But I mean, worst case scenario, I can fight by myself, and it might be a little bit weird because I'm a keeper, but I use blood magic. Basically, I expend what health I have at the time to do damage. But that's because I've got pretty monster healing spells, you know. And with my stats configured the way they are and everything, because you don't have armor, but you have sigils, you know. And those will greatly influence your stats. You can also choose how you level, you know, whether you put, you know, all your levels into health and defense or attack power, you know, you can split them however you like, you know.
Is there a level cap?
Yeah, you cap out at 100.
Can you, like, readjust your skills, or...
Yeah, you can readjust. Yeah, you, there... In, the second game, which is the Delta, in that one, which is the one that I play, because I played the first one, you know, it just wasn't as good. The second one's killer. Like, the story was great, it's just the spells weren't that wonderful, you know. They were really hard to survive, but anyway. Yeah, so in that one, when you hit level 100, actually, you can, like, rebirth, you know, and go back down to level 1, and you can go back up to 100 and get a special sigil called a heart sigil. It actually gets printed on your heart, you know, and you can upgrade it up to 10 times, but there's so many of them that you'd have to do it more than 100 times to get them all. It's kind of interesting, too. Some of the spells are restricted by faction. Yeah, so it's like, it's not that they won't let you use them, they won't let you use them to full effect. So it's pretty cool, you know. But yeah, I can't tell you how many times, you know, I've gotten into fights like that with the double bosses, and all 3 of my squad mates have been slaughtered.
Can you revive them?
Yep. It's interesting too, you know, in going with the dark fantasy thing, you know, you can either save or sacrifice allies as you see fit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like if you save them, it costs you half of whatever health you have, and if you sacrifice them, then they become a spirit, and they can use just whatever spells are natural from the land, you know, and they can fight that way. They can't be hurt. Yep, but it also creates a sacrifice spell when you do that, so it pins down the bosses and all that. It's pretty cool. If I could broadcast on there, I would. All right, man. That's cool. That's cool. I'm actually probably gonna do a little soul sack. I'd love to be able to broadcast that because it is a pretty killer game. Yeah. Alright, well, you're gonna be gone now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Nice playing with you.
Yeah, man, you too. Have to get together for the next Weekend Survivor.
Yeah, hopefully we can get together and do that. That'd be fun.
Yep, well, I'm gonna be expecting it now that you say it's like the only thing you play.
I thought very towards all my weapons.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I figured you must have played hard like that when you said on PS3 you had like 600 hours.
Yeah, but I never got the guns I could use to do it, so I was never able to solo it. But I was able to do it here, so that's great.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
You know, and you know, already done that, helped me out, so that's good.
That's cool.
Alright. Well, see you next time.
Alright, man, well, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks. Alright, well, I'm gonna run through these drops. Not bad, not bad. Be able to cap this video around an hour. Not bad. Kind of sad to say that we didn't get any rainbows or purples, but oh well, I mean, nothing wrong with having a little fun with a friend, so. Definitely gonna have to upload another video or two about playing with my little bro on this. See how he evolves. And TMF has now left the party, alright. Python, shotgun, AB-50, anti-recoil, I'll take. Alright. Well then, I thank you guys for watching, and, you know, I hope you guys had at least a little bit of fun watching this. I mean, I understand that it was boring, you know, and we were hoping for some kind of good drops, but another time, I suppose. Have yourselves a great day.